Shalom, Kohalan La Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is going to be a quick lesson bringing out some information, okay, on the alphabet gang, the alphabet mob. All right, and you should know what I'm talking about, right? But this is something that I didn't know, and just bringing it out there to see, uh, how many people, how many brothers out there, sisters out there. Of course, us in the know, we know that this man is the devil. When I say this man, I'm talking about Esau Edom. We know his nature. Okay, a part of his nature is to be a part of the alphabet gang. I gotta speak in code because I'm trying not to get a flag here. But we know that Esau is a mole by nature. Okay. And also I'm just gonna show how the alphabet movement, the roots of the alphabet movement is I'm just gonna say it's P in nature, and P is part of the alphabet gang, if you know what I mean. They don't put the P there, but if you could read between the lines, the P was always there from the beginning. It's just hidden, so to speak. Okay, but it's clearly seen with things like drag story time and the way they pushing this alphabet agenda, which it's surely an agenda. Okay, onto the children, we can see that the P letter of the alphabet gang is always been there. Okay, but this is some information I found out, right? This is founder of the alphabet gang, right? You do a Google search, who do you get? It says it brings you to an individual by the name of Harry Hay, right? It says the first national gay rights organization, the Mattachine Society, was formed in 1951, was created by Harry Hay. Okay, so this guy is credited with being the founder of the alphabet movement, right? So let's do a little digging into his life, right? And you find out something. Look at this demon, right? But check this out. Here we go. Right? Controversially, Hay was an active supporter of the North American Man-Boy Love Association, NAMBLA, right? A P advocacy organization. So if anybody out there don't know about NAMBLA, you should look up NAMBLA. Okay. All us brothers in the truth, you should have heard about it. A lot of brothers bring out information. This proves you that Esau is the devil, all right? Because this is of course North American. This is from out of Babylon, the great America, right? From the hands of the so-called white man, right? You may have some other races part of this group, but it's created by so-called white people, so-called white men, right? It says this guy Harry Hay, he protested the group being banned from pride parades, wearing a sign protesting the banning during the 1986 Los Angeles Pride and boycotting New York Pride in 1994 for their refusal to include NAMBLA. He spoke out in support of relationships between adult men and boys as young as 13. Okay, and spoke at several NAMBLA meetings, including panels in 1984 and 1986, and another in 1994 about helping the group strategize a name change to help with their public image. So he was strong. He was a strong advocate of NAMBLA. He even was, trying to help them change their name so they could fly more under the radar, right? He even went against his own so-called fellow alphabet gang, right? So that they would include the P part of the alphabet, right? And it's funny too, because I found some more information about this guy. This is from LGBTQ Religious Archives, right? And you go down, right? And like I said, he helped create this thing called the Mattachine Society, right? The first national gay rights organization, right? It says in his first year, Hay viewed the Mattachine movement as a sacred brotherhood, and the dedication of the society's original members were described as evangelical. Mattachine's secret cell structure, composed of 5 levels, was based on the Masonic order, and Hay sometimes referred to the founders in the top level as Parsifal, equating the quest for gay equality and affirmation as a holy mission. You see that? And there's a lot more information on this page about how he viewed basically being part of the alphabet gang as something spiritual, right? Which we already know, Romans 1 gives you the breakdown on that. But I found it very funny how they said this society was based upon the Masonic order. So that right there shows you that these people are set up. It's indeed an agenda going on. It's been an agenda from the beginning, right? They said he had close ties with Marxists, right? So this guy was set up to be a forerunner for this cultural shift that led to the demoralization of Babylon the Great, and it's known fact that he was a strong advocate for the P group, right? So this shows you that this alphabet movement, the roots of it is rooted in being a P, right? A boy lover. That's what the word means. You see that? So that's just something, I wanted to bring out. We could get some scriptures. Of course, I mentioned, right? Let me just grab this. This is Deuteronomy 32. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 30. I'll start at 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end. Right? Esau Edom claims to be the so-called white man claims to be a wise nation. Right? They say they have the highest IQs and whatnot. They have these different secret societies where they claim to have all the knowledge and wisdom, but they can't see, which the scripture said, prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. They can't see the judgment that's coming for all the wickedness that they've done. They think they're going to get away with it somehow, right? How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except their rock had sold them and Yahweh has shut them up? So the only reason these devils were able to take us down is because the Lord basically, turned his back on us for a short period of time. Now he's turning back towards us, right? Verse 31, for their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being judges, meaning they have a different nature about them. Their foundation is different from ours. Okay, verse 32, for their vine is of the vine of Sodom and the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter. Okay, so it says their wine is the poison of dragons and the cruel venom of asps. So their doctrine is deceitful in nature. Okay, they create these different organizations and groups to infiltrate different sectors of society and slowly, like a snake, like a serpent, slowly chokes out its prey, or slowly waits for a perfect time to strike, and they'll sit back and wait, set things up and play and sit back and wait for generations for their plans to come into fruition. Here we are today, and this alphabet shit is everywhere. But not that long ago, it was considered a mental issue, and you get locked away in the loony bin. Not that long ago, but here we are today, and you say something about these people, you got to speak in code about these people, or else you'll get demonized. You see that? Showing you this it was all part of an agenda, and they have goals that they're working towards, right? But the Lord is going to shut them down. Okay, this is Obadiah, and I'm jump down to verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Okay, so Esau, so-called white man, they have a lot of things that, they've done a lot of wickedness that we don't know about. We know about a lot of things that they've done, but a lot of things we don't know about. But the Lord is exposing it all, okay, in due time. And we're living in the time where the Lord is exposing these devils, and he's using us to do it. He's given us the honor and the pleasure, right, to take part in basically destabilizing this wicked kingdom by bringing out the truth and shaming the devil. All right, because these people need to be shamed. These people need to be told that they ain't right and that they're going to be judged, and then that those that follow them and those that take pleasure in them are going to be had in judgment as well. Okay, so again, didn't want to make this too long, just something I wanted to bring out. Found out some good info, wanted to share with the body. These are things that we can speak on and brought out when you have a conversation about these certain issues, because they like to throw us into a category and call us this and call us that, right? When we have the documentation on who the real degenerates are. Okay, so with that, I'm just gonna say shalom.